Okay, so this is your second program of cardio exercises. This is more of an endurance round, okay? So you'll feel like you're working a little bit longer at each interval. Again, you're going to go for 4 exercises, okay? 4 rounds. The first round, you're going to complete those 4 exercises 1 minute on with a 30-second rest, okay? So exercise 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll then get a minute break, okay? So you'll take your time, minute break, get yourself sorted again. You're then going to go on to the same 4 exercises, but this time you'll work for 45 seconds on, and you'll get a 15-second break in between. Okay, so again, same 4 exercises, which I'll go through. You then will get a 45-second rest, and you'll take your time with that. Then you'll get yourself set up again. Same 4 exercises, 30 seconds on with a 10-second break. Go through all those, 30-second rest, and then your final round, your 4th round with the same 4 exercises, you'll work for 20 seconds and you'll just get a 5-second break, and then that'll be you done. Okay, it will feel tougher, you're working for a longer period of time. If you're struggling, just slow down, try not to stop, but just slow down the exercise. I will be giving you different alternatives for each exercise as well, and depending on fitness levels, how you feel. You might want to start with the harder exercise and then reduce down to the easier exercise. I will probably at times be doing the easier ones, just with this bump will get in the way. Okay, so the 4 exercises that consist of mountain climbers to start. Again, you can go off a bench, step, chair in your house. Again, keeping the weight back into your core, that you're feeling your core, back not too low, you're feeling your lower back, keeping your hips up, and you're pulling in and out with your core, but it is a leg exercise, you're really using your legs. The next is a combination, so you're going to go lunge, squat, and lunge, okay? I'm going to do it that way and avoid the jumping, just with bump, okay? You can do a little bit more intense where you go a lunge jump, squat jump into lunge jump, and then back to lunge jump again. Again, making sure that your heel is flat on the ground. In your lunge jump, you get your knee down at 90 degrees, on both knees at 90 degrees, and that your squat, you're landing on your heels each time. Nothing up on your toes, really push your hips back as if you're sitting into a chair on that. Your third one then is plank walk out. So here, bring into your arms, walking out, engaging your core and your obliques, bring your knee in, and then back out again. Okay, and you just repeat that on for your minute. And then your final exercise, you're going to do a squat and throw. I'm going to use a medicine ball. If you don't have a medicine ball, don't worry. You can use a football, basketball or anything, or even something you're just comfortable with throwing up into the air. But basically it's a squat down, keeping your head just back and throw. Okay, just be careful because it is a sumo squat idea that you don't start to lean forward. Okay, you still go straight down and straight back and up, keeping core tight as you pull up and through, and then releasing at the top and catching. Okay, just get yourself ready. You're going to start with 1 minute on, 30 seconds off. The hill climbers. Here goes the buzzer. Okay, so to start with, a minute will feel long enough, especially on this exercise. Okay, so just take your time, push yourself, but push yourself to the right level. Okay, so you're nearly 25 seconds in now. Again, not putting too much weight through your shoulders and your arms, really pulling your core to arrive your knee in each time. Keeping your hips down enough that you feel your core, but you don't want to start to feel into your lower back. Start to feel your lower back, lift your hips very slightly. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a little breather. Okay, so take your time. You have 30 seconds. I'm going to do the combination lunge, squat, lunge without the jump. If you're feeling active today or keen, add the jump in. You can start with the jump and then take it out, okay? This is just you pushing through that to that time. So lunge, squat on the heels, lunge again, 90 degrees at both knees. Lunge, squat, lunge again. 2. Lunge, squat, lunge again. Lunge, squat. 3. Just over halfway now. Squat. Lunge. Lunge. Squat. Lunge. Lunge. Squat. Little breather. This next one then, bringing the upper body in a bit. Take your 30 seconds. This will be this and the next round will be the toughest too, just because the duration of work is long. Last 5 seconds. Okay, so you're gonna walk yourself out. Slow knee, walk yourself right back in again. That's one. Slow knee, slow knee. That's us 20 seconds down. So this is a good stretch into your hamstring, and then you're working into your arms as you walk out, and your core as you pull in. So you really focus on pulling with your core, your obliques that are down your side. Pull. Last 20 seconds. Take a breather. So you 30 seconds off here, and then squat and throw. Again, most important thing, keeping your head and chest up when you squat down, keeping the weight between midfoot and heel, nothing on your toes. Get your bottom back. You shouldn't feel your knees, you should feel into your bottom working as well. So sumo squat down, bring the down and up release. Down and up release. Keep the core nice and tight as you go up to release. It's 20 seconds down. So it's just nice and controlled. The other option, if you don't have a ball, is to do a bodyweight squat like that, and then jump up into the air as you go to add a little bit of intensity. But as long as you're doing it and you're moving, it's the most important thing. You have 10 seconds. Last 5. Cheek. Give yourself a little breather. Take your time. You've got a minute now to kill. So take that minute, get yourself ready. Your next round then, you'll go for mountain climbers again. Again, if you started off with the harder one, you can move to the easier one. Just have the bench or the chair wherever you are near. But if you need to switch on and do that, you can. Just try not to stop, just simplify it rather than stop the movement. Try to keep moving for what will be 45 seconds this time. So again, just relax. You have 15 seconds left before we start on your next exercise, your hip climbers. Little breather. Okay, so take your time. Little breather. This next one then, bringing the upper body in a bit. Okay, so you're going to walk yourself out. Slow knee, walk yourself right back in again. That's one. Slow knee, slow knee. That's us 20 seconds down. So this is a good stretch into your hamstring, and then you're working into your arms as you walk out, and your core as you pull in. So you really focus on pulling with your core, the obliques that are down your side. Pull. Okay. Take a breather. And then squat and throw. Again, most important thing, keeping your head and chest up when you squat down. Keep it as well. So sumo squat down, bring the down and up release. Down and up release. Keep the core nice and tight as you go up to release. It's 20 seconds down. So it's just nice and controlled. The other option, if you don't have a ball, is to do a bodyweight squat like that, and then jump up into the air as you go to add a little bit of intensity. But as long as you're doing it and you're moving, it's the most important thing. You'll go for mountain climbers again. Lunge, squat, lunge again, lunge, squat, 3, lunge, lunge, squat, lunge, lunge. 20 seconds down. So this is a good stretch into your hamstring, and then you're working into your arms as you walk out, and your core as you pull in. So you really focus on pulling with your core, the obliques that are down your side. Pull. 20 seconds down. So this is a good stretch into your hamstring, and then you're working into your arms as you walk out, and your core as you pull in. So you really it's 20 seconds down. So it's just nice and controlled. The other option, if you don't have a ball, is to do a bodyweight squat like that, and then jump up into the air as you go to add a little bit of intensity. But as long as you're doing it and you're moving, it's the most important thing. You'll go for mountain climbers again. Again, if you started off with the harder one, you can move to the easier one. Just have the bench or the chair wherever you are near. Lunge, squat, lunge again, lunge, squat, 3, lunge, squat, 20 seconds down. So this is a good stretch into your hamstring, and then you're working into your arms as you walk out, and your core as you pull in. So you really focus on pulling with your core, the obliques that are down your side. Pull. It's 20 seconds down. So it's just nice and controlled. The other option, if you don't have a ball, is to do a bodyweight squat like that, and then jump up into the air as you go